Welcome back, everyone, to the Duo Dialogues YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's great to be back.
Glad to have you here, as always. We're diving deep today into something every IELTS test taker frets about, at least a little.
Time management.
Exactly. How to make those minutes work for you, not against you.
We had this fascinating chat between Raj and Priya, both IELTS gurus, and I think their insights can really make a difference.
So much anxiety around the IELTS, and so much of it comes down to that ticking clock.
It's like a silent partner in the exam room, isn't it?
Absolutely. But Raj and Priya really hit on this idea. It's not about speed, it's about strategy. You can't magically become a faster reader or writer overnight.
Right, you can't cram speed. But you can learn to use your time wisely so you don't panic, and that's when the mistakes creep in, lowering your band score.
So let's break it down section by section, just like Raj and Priya did, starting with listening.
They both stressed using that pre-audio time wisely. Most people just kind of wait, but you've got to read those questions fast.
Your brain starts anticipating what it's about to hear, right? Like priming the pump.
Exactly. And then there's practice, which, no surprise, they both emphasize. But specifically, practicing with full-length audio.
Yeah, building that stamina, getting used to the pace of the real thing.
Priya also made a point that resonated with me. If you miss an answer, move on. Don't get stuck.
So easy to get hung up on one question, but then you miss 3 more because you're dwelling.
It's about maximizing what you can answer, not getting every single one. On to Reading, they had this 2-step process that I thought was clever.
First, skim the passage. Just get the gist, the main idea.
Then you go back and scan for keywords related to the specific questions.
So it's like having a map of the territory before you start hunting for treasure.
Love that analogy. And Priya, she's all about practicality. She says budget about 20 minutes per passage. Stick to it, otherwise.
You get bogged down, one tough passage eats up all your time, and you bomb the rest.
Makes sense. Then there's writing, where time allocation is even more critical.
They suggest 20 minutes for task 1, 40 for task 2. Makes sense since task 2 is weighted more heavily in your score.
Within that 40 minutes, they're big on planning. Even if it's just a couple of minutes, jot down your ideas.
Organize those thoughts, then write, but save a few minutes at the end to review.
Catch those little errors. Make sure it flows well. It's polishing time.
Speaking, now you're not looking at a clock, but you are on the spot.
Priya emphasizes clear, concise, relevant answers. No rambling.
No going off on tangents. Answer the question directly, make your point, move on.
It shows you're a confident communicator, in control of the language and the situation.
Now, beyond these section-specific tips, Raj and Priya had some general time management advice that I think is gold.
Practice, practice, practice. But practice with a timer. Get used to that pressure.
And full mock tests, as close to the real exam conditions as you can get.
It lets you see where you're strong, where you get tripped up, and adjust your study plan accordingly.
And Priya makes a really important point. Time management is a skill. It takes time to develop. Don't beat yourself up if you don't nail it on day 1.
So for you, the takeaways are listening, read ahead, practice with full-length audio, focus, and don't dwell on missed answers.
Reading. Skim first, scan for keywords, stick to about 20 minutes per passage.
Writing, 20 minutes task 1, 40 minutes. Task 2, plan, write, and review.
Speaking, clear, concise, and relevant. Hit those points.
And practice with a timer and mock test consistently. Make it a habit.
So much great advice from Raj and Priya. Hopefully this helps you all feel a bit more in control, a bit less stressed.
And it leads to a good question for you all to consider as you prep. How are you going to build that timed practice into your routine?
What can you do, starting today, to make your study sessions more like the real deal? Give that some thought, and in the meantime,
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive here on the Duo Dialogues.
we'll catch you on the next one. Keep learning, everyone.